Okay, so this is my smartboard at home. We're going to do our math review in a crazy way this week. I'm going to put a video up. You're going to record, you're going to write down your problems, read the key statements, pause the video, and then turn it back on when you're done. You're going to correct it just like you would in class. If you get it right, put a star. If you get it wrong, circle it and fix it. Pay special attention that you don't have to do the same I need statement 2 days in a row. So pay attention to the key steps. Set your paper up just like you would normal, only to zoom in. I didn't have room here for an I can or an I need statement, but be certain that you do that. All right, copy down number 1 and read the key statement. Write a 1 under the whole number. Multiply straight across. If the product is a fraction greater than 1, divide to convert it to a mixed number. Copy number 2. 2/5 plus 5/6. First, find the least common denominator. Write what you multiplied by. Be fair. Do the same thing to the numerator that you did to the denominator. Add the numerators, leave the denominator the same. Okay. Write down number 3. If you want to do the standard algorithm instead of this part, instead of this way, you are welcome to do so. If you know that you struggle with division, I'd like you to copy down this place value way and follow along with me each day to make it a little bit easier. 2,614 divided by 16. First, how many groups of the divisor can you make out of the thousands? Write the groups above. Subtract the groups. Subtract the groups times the divisor. Repeat for all 3 place values. All right, so now it's your turn to take a few minutes, pause the video, no cheating, and then press on pause when you're ready to check it. Okay, so now that you've done it, we're gonna go through the steps. Put a star if you put number 1 and copy the problem down correctly. 2/3 times 4. Number 1, write a 1 under the whole number. Number 2, multiply straight across. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 1 is 3. This is a fraction greater than 1, so I need to convert it to a mixed number. I divide. How many 3's go into 8? 2, 3, 6. How many are left over? 2. And you keep your denominator the same. If you have 8/3, if you put the 1, put a star. If you put 8/3, put a star. If you converted it to 2 2/3, then put a star. Ignore the dog. Somebody's probably walking by. All right, number 2. Oh, I'm sorry. For number 1, please write your I can or I need statement. This is multiplying fractions. Number 2. We're going to keep going because if we wait for it silent, we'll be doing this for 4 hours. Okay, number 2.
Hercules!
But you're recording, you can't yell. 2/5 plus 5/6. Step 1, find the least common denominator. The first number that 5 and 6 both go into, if you don't know, you list your multiples. 5, 10, 15, 6, 12, 18. I don't have one yet, so I keep going. 20, 25, 30, 18, 24,
Oh my gosh.
30. The first number that 5 and 6 both go into is 30. That is our least common denominator. We change both denominators to 30. Write what you multiplied by. What did you multiply the 5 by to get 30? You multiplied it by 6. What did you multiply this by to get this? I multiplied 6 by 5 to get 30. Next, you need to be fair. Whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. I multiplied this by 6. So I'm multiplying 2 times 6, and I get 12. I multiplied this by 5, so I need to multiply this numerator by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Add the numerators straight away, 12 straight across, 12 plus 25. If you can't do it in your head, then write it up and down, is 37. My denominator stays the same, 30. Now, if you have this right, put a star. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. If you copied it down right, put a star. 12, 25, 30, 30, put a star. Times 6, times 5, put a star. This is a fraction greater than 1, so we need to convert it to a mixed number always. So we divide. How many 30s are in 37? 1. How many are left over? 7. And my denominator does not change. Put a big star if you got that one right. All right. Now the hard one. Number 3. 2,614 divided by 16. How many groups of the divisor can you make out of the thousands? I can't get any 16s out of 2, so I'm putting a 0. That's not right. That's not true. It's 2,000. How many 16s can I get out of 2,000? Is that right?
I don't know.
I don't really use this method very often. Mrs. Hudiker likes this, obviously. I don't use this way very often. All right, well, how many 16s can I get out of... Do I do 2,000? Do you think I do? I know it's recording, but I really can't remember.
I don't know.
My brain is on break.
I don't know.
Okay, I can't get any out. So I have a 2. Let's hope, right? I move this 2 up here. 26.
I think it's 62.
I think I got it right. How many 16s are in 26? 1. Subtract it. 26, how embarrassing. 26 minus 16 is 10. I can't get any 16s out of 10, so I move my 10 up here. 101. Now, how many groups of 16 are in 101? 16 is like 15, so I'm going to count by 15s. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. I'm going to start with 7. So I'm going to try 16 times 7 is 42, 112. That's too many, so I know I have to do it by 6. 16 times 6 is 96. So we're going to, let's put the number up top. 96. 101 minus 96 is 5. Count up, don't regroup. Okay, move my 5 up here. Now I have 54. How many 16s are in 54? Well, 6 of them are 96. So about half of that is about 45. I'm going to try 48. So I'm going to try that, half of it. 16 times 3 is 18, and it is 48. Oops. The tape's there. 3 times 16 is 48. 48, count up to 54, you get 6. Your remainder is 6. Phew, I survived it. All right, sorry, I haven't done the place value method in quite a while. This is how we're going to do it each day. I've shared the file with you, Math Review 3.5. You can choose to either go on your Google Drive and do it on paper first and then just go to the video and not pause it, or you can choose to not even log into Google and just go to YouTube. Okay, your parents can send me their score on Dojo, or they can just send a picture. Once you do it, take a picture of it. How about that? And put it on Dojo. All right, thank you guys.